Hello everyone and welcome to another Wak-Wak stream. Another epic one of those. 3 matches of Premodern in the European Premodern Invitational Challenge is what's coming up real soon. My name is Gordon Anderson. As always, welcome to wak-wak.se, but in Twitch form. Cheers, hope you're having a good drink as well. It's kind of the thing with this stream. Everyone has a glass of something as well. I'm just gonna hope all commentators for today are doing that. Especially the German ones. I expect 1 liter glasses of beer. And we have more than one of them. And with that said, I do believe we should try to get in our first guest and discuss what's up for this stream. So without further ado, let's say hello to Mr. P. Diddy Dog Phil. Hello.
I can't believe he did that. Hello everyone.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, I don't believe it's a liter, but I have some dark beer with me.
Ah, nice. Hey, your Discord name is P-Dog. I need to do something with that. Like, how did you choose that?
Are you sure you want to know that?
Okay, let's skip that
It's
one.
back to high school days and hanging around with crazy people and shit.
So it's an old one. It's not something the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Okay.
But somehow it sticks to me. I don't know why.
Then it is, of course, okay. Old nicknames die hard. But with that, I have the schedule for today lined up. So let's have a look and jump straight into it. Let's see, I am recording. Perfect. Because all these things are going up on YouTube. For the first time in, I don't know how long, we're actually publishing the streams on YouTube. For everyone that can't be here all the 3 or 4 hours or whatever we do. And here we have the epic week 3 schedule and the banned decks. So first of all we have Slaughterin Anti fighting Frank. That's the match we're going to see soon. And what's your take on their bannings here?
Yeah, I cannot blame Anti for banning Pink Prison because I did it myself in match 3. Not just because I'm not a huge fan of Pink Prison, but I think my decks had the worst matchup against it for sure. And yeah, I made some thoughts on the match before, but I did not came to a conclusion right now because I think it's pretty open what decks they're gonna pick, and yeah, maybe we can come into detail later.
Yeah, I'm just fixing some tech while... That's why I'm asking you questions, so I can fix tech and not seem too gone. But should we look at those 2 decks that we're going to see? Which decks do you think they will bring to the table after those bannings?
Yeah, I think Anti is gonna bring Goblins.
Okay.
And Frank most likely will bring the Pidrek. But I don't quote me on that. That's just my personal thought.
So, Goblin's Pitrak is your take here. Let's see if you are correct or not by showing player 1's deck.
Hey, look at that.
1-0. Goblins is correct. We saw this, was it last stream? 2 streams ago, Anti played.
Yeah, Anti had some crazy draws with it.
Yes. Pretty common, straight up Goblins list, splashing green for actual having some interaction and protection against sweepers. And let's see, are you 2 for 2? Dun, 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 dun. He's going to play against Elves.
Oh!
That's actually kind of cool, the 2 tribal decks.
Even yeah, I didn't expect that.
So both these decks, kind of common Premodern decks. Have seen a lot of plays, been with us a couple of years. So probably this matchup has been played a lot of times. What's your take on it?
Yeah, it's a difficult one. As I remember, the Elves player always claimed that the Goblin matchup is pretty worse for them. But as a Goblin player myself, I don't want to face Elves either, because I think it really comes down to the first turns. And as a Goblin player, you like to have like multiple mob fanatics and gem farm incinerators and stuff, or the Elves can pretty much go out of hand quickly.
So if you need to give like a percentage, is it a 50-50 matchup? Is it very close? Or?
I would favor Elves, but not by much. I think like a 60-40.
Yeah.
And it also depends on who's going first, of course.
Yeah, and that we do not know yet, but soon we will. What do chat think here? I wonder if we have a mod in chat. Herr Glans, you're not a mod. Let's see. Let's fix that. I think I can do this.
Oh, Jens is saying he's 0-13 with Goblins against Elves? I cannot believe this.
Oh, that's a lot. Did I make Herr Glans a mod now, or did I don't know if I succeeded. To do, because I need someone to do like a prediction or so chat can say what they believe will happen. That is always fun. But I don't know if it worked or not. You made me a mod. Perfect. Then, Herr Glans, maybe you don't know how to do a prediction, though. I just realized. So let's. I'm gonna do that. Anyway, even though we have 1 minute 15 seconds. So Phil, you can take it away.
Yeah, I would favor Elves here, but I see the chat is pretty divided. Some are rooting for Goblins, and other ones see Elves in front. But I would, yeah, as I said, I would go with Elves, but not by much. And it's depending on so much things like draws and the first turns.
Yeah,
could go either way.
Yeah, and we did. It became a prediction, not what's it called? A vote, just a classic vote. So now you can bet your Wak-Wak fruits and win Wak-Wak fruits. If you are correct, you will win fruits, and then you can do stuff with fruits. Not much as it is right now, but soon you can make me drink and straighten my back and choose my deck when I play. But that's not possible now when we're doing Epic. But we'll see what people say there. But with that, I believe we should start the match. What's your take?
Yeah, let's go.
Because I do believe the players are ready to play. Yeah, there we have them. Some nice looking, at least one nice looking playmat, one a bit too modern.
Okay, so Elves is on the play. Goblins is on the play. Yeah, the Skirt Prospector is probably not ideal and not what you want to have turn 1 against Elves. But maybe it can accelerate you into a Watch Chief and a Sharpshooter, maybe?
I never seen Ante not having Lackey turn 1. So, but as you said, he can play Sharpshooter this turn if he wants, and that's a huge play.
Yeah.
And
although it's just the one off, so he probably has to play Matron to find it.
That is of course true. Are you supposed to block here? Are you supposed to block to keep Matron or?
I don't think so. I think you want to keep the Mana Dork when you're Elves player.
Yeah, and there we have some protection from blue.
If it's a Lackey, it's a different story, but not the Prospector.
Yeah, like I see your point, because Elves needs Elves, of course. but it could have been sack, matron, sharpshooter, and then sharpshooter next turn. Now, so you delay him with 1 turn doing that. But, yeah.
Okay, we see another Mana Dork and then Multanis Acolyte for a card draw. Okay, I'm curious about this turn from Antti.
Yeah. Also, Acolyte is, of course, a bit, like, strange to play sometimes because of the echo. Do you want to block away now? Because that's a great 2-for-1. But do you want to keep it to start to bounce it and draw cards? Depends on Frank's hand here, of course. But Antti can't know if he will just sacrifice it or not, so it's hard to attack. Or what's your take?
Yeah, I think it comes down to what Antti is playing this turn. If you can get a Wolf Chief on the board and another Goblin, I think you have to block the Pyraver, because the pressure is just too big.
Yeah. Ooh,
seems like a ringleader.
Yeah, 4 mana being tapped here at least.
Oh, okay.
5
Sacrificing
mana.
the Prospector
know
for a Siege Gang Commander. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, next turn he can shoot 2 elves.
Yeah.
With it.
That's pretty huge.
So, yeah. We have in chat when it's Jens playing. He's not playing this week, but he is coming in to do commentary for last round of the day, which is Frank versus you, isn't it?
Yep. I will be player for the next 2 matches. Pretty busy evening for me.
Hey, don't complain. I'm doing this each week.
Okay, so he's not paying the Echo for the Acolyte and fetching for a Mountain.
Okay. So he really wanted Antti to attack there so he could trade off. Let's see. What's the best? Oh, survival is pretty good. But
yeah, it can get out of hand quickly now. But I think Antti is also in great position with the Siege Gang Commander.
Yeah, this seems... for me, it's anybody's game. I still have not been able to program my advantage meter, but I would say it's very much in the middle right now.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay, we have some...
Yeah, Frank is thinking about the turn.
Like when you see a number or a finger going like this in a deck like Elves, you know you're in for a treat. But yeah, let's see. It's not doing anything right now, at least. Okay, no. Best feeling in Magic, counting, according to Harry Glance.
Oh, he's just passing. Okay.
Okay, this can be a very powerful turn from Antti.
I think so, yeah.
Because what does the Elves player want to set up here to be able to beat this board state?
I'm not sure. I think you want to get an Anger in the grave and maybe Squee, but then you just lose your 2 creatures on the board and you're stuck with 3 mana, and I don't know.
Yeah, we have here in chat from Cuba, Cradle is crucial here. Cradle would do something to be able to do the big plays, but as it looks right now, he needs to do the big plays kind of soon.
And he's just going all in.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah, maybe put one in front of the Pile Driver and activate Survival.
Yeah, that seems like, yeah, exactly what he's doing here. And he discards an Acolyte. So, I've actually never seen this match, even though it's like 2 common decks. I don't know why, but It's never happened. Going for the squee, for the card advantage plan.
Yeah, I like Anti's position here because he can just pass without playing and keep mana open for the Siege King commander. And meanwhile, he's pressuring Frank. I like this position.
Yeah, as Frank didn't do anything his turn, except playing the survival, not another creature, nothing like that. It swings over to Anti's side here, I believe.
Yeah, I would agree. Okay.
And we're seeing things.
3.
Pile driver, 1 colorless. Doesn't he need to tap 1 more red?
I would think so, yeah.
Let's tell the players. Hello, players, real quickly. Aren't we missing a tapped red mana for sacking a goblin there? Okay, thanks. Easy to make mistakes like that, especially in a league like this, Elite League, and on stream, but it probably didn't matter at all either. Except, okay, yeah, having 2 mana up to sack in instant speed is of course something.
Yeah, I think now he's giving Frank like a free turn to do stuff. And he's actually surviving and discarding an Anger and getting a Titania's Priest. Upkeep return screen.
Just tune in. How did all the elves die? A couple have been discarded, but some Echo hasn't been played. Some blocking, like tens of thousands of damage, and then sacrificing siege gangs.
Green Ranger with Titania's Priest.
And he hasn't played the land, so he has a lot of mana now. Okay.
Surviving again. Okay.
What do you get here? Herglan say Masticore. Oh, no.
You're getting a symbiote. Okay, yeah.
Wants to protect.
That is not an elf, so the Titania's Priest won't add an additional mana. Okay, he's returning a forest to untap the priest.
There we have the symbiote on screen, for those who know. It's an insect that preys on elves. And when you say prey on elves, it means, oh, it just loves them. Like, the image and what it does in Magic really don't, like, line up. It says it drinks fatigue, so that's nice and all, but, like, it looks horrible. It looks like it kills that elf, not saves it.
Yeah. So in the meanwhile, he's returning the Korean Ranger to untap the priest and recast the Korean Ranger so he can use it again. And he has basically like all men in the world.
Yep.
Oh, a hermit. Okay, yeah.
So we had that one there. It's not a symbiotic relationship. That's the thing. The image you see. Oh my god. Sorry, Frank, but those tokens. What are you doing on stream? Shame. Shame.
Okay.
It's okay to shame Frank here, isn't it? What's your take, Phil?
Yeah. I'm not the greatest token fan myself, but I wouldn't use this one.
No, that's... Well, I don't have my Premodern token list here. But I do have the best token carrier for IRL games, I believe. My small Louis Vuitton token bag. And just to be more Gordon, this is my dice bag. The Christian Dior dice bag to my Louis Vuitton token bag.
Nice.
with my Versace tie. Yeah, I'm that guy.
I don't even know what to say.
It's okay. Most people don't.
Maybe we should focus more on the game.
It isn't happening much. They just sit there and think what to do. And I forgot to turn on the fucking timer today again. So now I need to check how long they've played. But that's okay. I can fix that. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, and all suddenly, I think the tides have turned for Antti because I don't like his position anymore. Yeah, he has the Siege King commander, so he can get rid of the Hermit. But I think like Frank has all blockers in the world. And you also have to get rid of the priest, and he can protect them with the symbiote.
Let's see, 1930.
Okay, is he scooping?
That's 12. That's 13 minutes. That plus that. Oh, need to remember this. There we go. There we have a timer.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused because they are shuffling up.
Oh, so who won?
Yeah, I think anti-scooped, but I don't know.
Yeah, Frank took that down. I can see here. I have not fixed the perfect update for those things yet. So let's go and have a look at their decks, and you give us the sideboard plan for elves here.
Ooh. Yeah, probably not much to board in. I guess Massacre will come in. Maybe the Elfish Champion. And also the Sharpshooter is quite nice against goblins.
He's a traitor.
He is.
But do you want things like Caller of the Claw or something for some turn? Or is it okay to have one in the deck? Or do you even board it out?
I think it depends on anti-sideboard. If he runs like Pyrokinesis or something, then I think it might come in. But I actually have no idea what you can put out.
Yeah, this is for me, like, I'm so far away from knowing how this works. Like, oh, there's Elves Lords, so your 1/1s are 2/2s, while his Goblins are 1/1s. That seems good for me, but I don't know if you're more into combo winning, not that. I have no idea. And also, it protects everything from sharpshooters then.
Yeah.
Chat, do not take me on my words for that one. This is for me a different kind of magic. And
yeah, he's even playing one Elfish Champion in the main, so it might be enough if he just keeps the one for surviving.
Yeah. And we have Caller of the Claws here as well.
Yeah, I guess that won't come in.
No, probably not.
So we have 2 Pyrokinesis, and yeah, I think maybe that's all. You could make an argument for Phyrexian Furnace against Squee, but I don't know.
Pyrokinesis is of course a must, but
yeah,
I don't see anything else coming in.
No, me neither.
And the players are shuffling, so we are very soon going down to game 2. Dun, dun, dun.
He's already playing the Charms against maybe a Mastercard, so he doesn't need to put in the Naturalize.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I would go with that.
Maybe you can put in like 1 or 2 Naturalize, because it's also good against survival.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Taking out, I don't know, do you take out the prospectors? Because they don't do much, but they're also kind of good. But like, it's the worst creature, so to speak, if you need to take something out.
Yeah.
He plays 2 sharpshooters main, by the way. Good to know. I thought it was just 1.
Yeah, maybe you can even take out a Grim Leader or something.
Yeah, if it's not going to be like a grind fest, everyone killing everything on the other side, then Ringleader, you want all of them. But let's go down to the game area. Pile Driver, good attacker, but not super important. That's actually a good, like, it attacks for a lot, but also a 1/1 just blocks it. Seems like a good idea there from Slay J in chat. I don't know if Ante is mulliganing or still just shuffling up for the first here.
Yeah, looks like Frank is happy with the 7.
Yeah. We have chat saying Furnace against the elves is good. Like survival, taking away a squee, but
maybe a bit clunky, I don't know.
Yeah. And her glance now with the mod sword in chat. Don't attack the graveyard. That's how elves win.
Well, you must know.
Let's see. Yeah, and Glance, I can tell you now how to do a poll when we need polls. You just do a backslash and write the word poll. Then you get like, what do you want to ask chat? So do that with your mod powers when it's time. And the players were not listening in when we had the player meeting, apparently, because they just asked me if they could start to play, and yeah.
Okay, Anti's leaning over the mountain and no play on turn 1. That's a bad sign if he's going down to 6 and then still doesn't have a play. Oh, okay, there's the turn 2 sharpshooter.
And now we have a poll going. For everyone in chat, please vote on the poll here. Okay, so what do you do against the turn 2 sharpshooter?
I think you need an efficient as possible. Or at least a survival to find one in time. I don't know. Okay, he's just passing the turn. That's interesting. Maybe he just has small elves in hand and don't want to feed the sharpshooter? I don't know.
If he only has things with 1 toughness, like, you can't play them.
Yeah.
This is harsh.
Okay, sharpshooter killing the phantom elves.
Ooh,
floating in green.
Technically correct floating. And getting a 2/2. Nice, nice. Like, it's not the best, but it's absolutely what's needed in this situation. So there we have Caller of the Claw on the screen. It's a 2/2 for 3. You can play it with, as the newfangled people would say, flash. And you get the 2/2 bear. Not a bear, a bear. Per creature that died that turn.
Okay, so Anti added 2 pile drivers in his turn, and Frank is responding with survival in a cradle.
Yeah, that's a good follow-up. This is fun.
And yet the pile drivers don't look much impressive against the blockers.
Like 2 pile drivers can double block a 2-2, just trading for 1. That's pretty good. So Frank doesn't have a good attack here.
I guess he will have a couple of sharpshooter triggers, but that's it.
Yeah, and shoot the other. But like then 2 creatures die, and he can shoot the other 2-2. So an attack here for Frank is sacrificing both his creatures for 1 pile driver.
I think he already passed the turn, so I think it's Andy's turn. Yeah.
It is. Do you attack here if you're anti with the 2 pile drivers as 3/2s?
I think you have to attack. You cannot wait. Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm in Frank's position without knowing the hand, I would like just trade both here.
Yeah.
Because whatever happens, they will kind of die. So he shoots a bit into Frank's head as a response. Oh, we have the poll. Anton now have mod powers. 53% voted yes. 40% voted who? So Anton, for the epic streams, you're poll maestro. Just so you know. /poll, enter, and you can do whatever. Do something cool for your next game. Wasteland taking care of the cradle there.
Yeah, we had like 4 sharpshooter triggers all going into Frank's face, and Wasteland taking out the cradle.
Well, survival activating, getting squee, throwing away squee. Frank has had good play of getting some card advantage there with the caller, and then trading off as he was up cards. And with this going, he is winning the grind race, but the sharpshooter is of course still a sharpshooter.
Yeah, and it bought him so many time against the sharpshooter to find answers.
What's with the drunk meter? It's empty. Yeah, it should probably be 1. Sorry about that. I've had some beer. What are you drinking? A dark lager?
It's actually a local beer from a small brewery.
But what type is it? Is it a classic German like alt beer, or so? I know it was a bit too dark for there, or
in Germany we just say beer, but
okay.
Honestly I don't know how to put this in English. It's just with an increased malt, I think.
Yeah, roasted malts to make it, but yeah, then it's a dark lager, or maybe a dark bock or something like that. Or is it a bit stronger?
It's a bit stronger, but not by much. I think like 5 to 6%.
Okay, then it's. Nope.
Jens, it's called Hüt.
Okay, a lot of lands here. We saw nothing from Frank, and Ante is playing a Lackey. And I'm gonna do some tech stuff, so you're the king of commentary now.
So we see Wild Fertiles going to fetch, and I think he's passing the turn because Frank is already activating his survival, pitching the squee, finding a Yavimaya Granger, and doing it again with an anger. Finding an Elfish Champion. Okay, so now we're in business. Okay, returning squee in the upkeep. Yeah, Yavimaya Granger will probably find a mountain. Yep.
Fixing auto updating. There we go.
And it's Anti's turn. Unfortunately, I cannot see how many cards he has in hand. Might be 2 or 3.
We can ask if it's important, but...
No, I don't think it's important, but... Okay, Frank is putting a dice. Seems like he has 6 cards in hand. Yeah, I like his position. Because right now he can set up a good turn with the Elfish champion. And Anti is not pressuring him by much.
And there I've done tech stuff. Yay! Yeah, but you like Frank's position here. What's the card in play? I don't recognize that one.
I think that's a Yavimaya Ranger that fetched the mountain.
That it is. That it is. But your vote is on Frank here.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he's not having much going on. He has 2 cards in hand, it seems. But Frank is drawing 2 cards each turn, 1 tutoring as well.
Yeah, I think it's pretty difficult for Anti to win here. Oh, he even has another land.
Yeah, a bit flooded.
Oh, and his elves are unblockable because of the forest Anti has. Even unblockable.
What?
Doesn't the champion give him forest walk?
Does it?
I think so.
Maybe. Let's see. Wish champion. Let's put it on stream. Yeah. If he can play a lord, he is...
oh, he has his own sharpshooter.
But doesn't it just die to the other sharpshooter here?
Yeah, I think so.
No, wait, no, anger.
Yeah, it has anger, yep. So we'll just see a board wipe here.
That's kind of cool. That's cool. But yes, the champion seems like a very good play, but now maybe not even needed. Oh, I've never seen Forest Walk come up. That's fun. That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah, I actually had Goblin Mirror matches where the Mountain Walk of the King just decided the game. Okay, so they're trading off. And looks like Frank is done with this turn.
Yeah, and that Ant is just finished with this match, maybe.
Yeah, not looking good for him. Oh, he has a second sharpshooter.
Nice, and then we get another card. But like that survival squee will just take over the game, whatever Antti does, it seems. Yep. But last week there was a match where both commentators just like, this is over, 95%. Like this is.
Yeah, I watched that, and I would agree that the odds with the ability are very, very low. But you never know.
Yeah, that was a match to remember. If you missed that last stream, I highly recommend you going to YouTube. And also, while you are there, please subscribe to the channel. It would be super nice of you to do that. Because, yeah, then you get updates and can follow along what happens.
So, Frank getting a nano elf end of turn, returning squee. Yeah, with the Elfish champion, the sharpshooter isn't really impressive right now. Okay, he's playing the Nano Elf. Finding a priest of Titania. Surviving again with the Moltanis Acolyte.
Let's see if this works. Yay, now I have a YouTube button to press. Sorry, I need to do random stuff like that. That's part of the Wak-Wak stream, doing stupid tech stuff. Smash that like and subscribe button. Yep. Herr Glance, 10 months, almost a year. Thank you. And while you're doing that,
yeah, it's kind of escalating because yeah, I forgot that the sharpshooter is sick, and yeah, I think he doesn't even need the Elfish champion here.
Maybe do a socials command. That's a good one, Aginamis. I should probably do that. I think I'm way... Like, that's my worst part of being a content creator. I don't push enough. Smash that like. Do follow this channel. Like, we have 85 viewers. Are you all following us on Twitch? If you're not, please do that. And if you want to subscribe, I would not complain at all. That will make me be able to buy the new webcam I'm looking for. And Antti seems like...
We're done here, yeah.
Yeah.
Finding a Masticore with all mana in the world.
That is harsh. And as this time, the players actually like finished in time. Not as last week, where we went to time and had 2 draws. Let's get the players in and talk a bit with them. How about that?
Yep, let's go.
I think that is something good to do. Let's turn on so everyone can hear and say hello to the players. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Hey guys.
That was a very sad hello from you, Antti.
Yep, a bit rough one there.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Well, it looked so good with the turn 2 sharpshooter, game 2 there. And
Yeah.
What happened?
I didn't have a naturalize for the survival and run away with the game. I didn't draw any goblins, so that's it.
that was
kind of rough.
Yeah, but you had 6 lands.
I did have a lot of lands, yeah. But I think that was a good game that showcased the power of like elves with a good pilot. It just gets out of hand so quickly.
Yeah.
Even with all the tools that Goblin presents, it's still such a strong deck.
Yeah.
So hats off to Frank. Well played.
What's your take? We discussed it a bit on stream before. Who is favorite? Elves
Goblins.
or goblins?
Yeah, goblins. But I
Goblins.
feel comfortable playing the matchup.
Yeah.
Like I actually like playing the matchup, but it's really like you only have like 2 parts in the game, and it's like either lackey or sharpshooter, and yeah, I feel quite at ease navigating through these situations. For example, turn 2 sharpshooter is very good, as you could see. But it also is not like it's a game or something. It just feels like, okay, sure. I like, as long as there's no pressure, I feel fine there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the call of the claw did huge work there for you, Frank, in game 2.
Yeah, it gave me an
unexpected, I think, but yeah, turned the pile driver basically into useless creatures.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it was also kind of a struggle there, the choice Antti had to make. Like, you could either attack and trade, which seemed fine, but if he didn't do that, like my guy's Cradle gave 2 mana and I had active Survival. Oh no, you didn't know about Survival yet. It was in my hand.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, I thought like we're gonna be playing on empty board. Okay, you have some cards in hand, but I will just have to top deck Ringleader or something to get it going.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Bears just presented such a roadblock that I felt like, okay, I'm just gonna take you off Cradle mana here, and let's see what happens. I still have my Sharpshooter, but yeah, then the survival happened. But I think the first game was even more interesting. Because I had a big decision there to whether I will just try to clear your board and have a quicker clock with the couple of pile drivers to have a better chance of just swinging in and leave you with as little mana as possible. But of course you found the line to get the priest in play, and stuff happened. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. If you have an active priest, it feels like you're usually winning. Like
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and it feels like usually when you like at some point I've played the deck enough to kind of know my survival lines and my Priest of Titania lines, and I don't know, like it's I don't in a certain way it's just such a piece of beauty when it's at work. I know it's like very good, but like how smooth the deck operates is just I don't know, it's just a majestic beast.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
So let's talk a bit about sideboarding. I was not, but yeah, I could not help. Phil was the expert here, so fun to see what your guys think.
What did you say?
Me expert. I don't understand.
Right.
Yeah, let's start with the goblins. What happened?
What did I do?
Yeah.
The forest comes in, naturalizes come in just to take care of the survival engine. The pyrokinesis come in as an additional removal. I was a bit worried about the opposing herds, or what's the color of the herd, but yeah. Then again, like I can't bring in my own because then I'm just going down too much on the goblin count. So that's all that comes out. And what I take out is the 2 hard charms, and then it's the choice. Like, what are you feeling? I was feeling like let's shape a couple of ringleaders, mountain, and a couple of siege gangs. So that's what I did.
Yeah, it's kind of what I expected as well. Like I thought like the Harv Charms were easy choices to board out, and other than that, it feels like you have enough synergy to just make it work because you are the aggressive deck. So it feels like you board in. How many naturalizers did you board in? Not all 4 probably, right? It's like
3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, let's see. Here's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Yeah. So actually, I did leave in. I just took out 1 siege gang. Yeah. I was thinking like, do I just want to go all in for naturalizers? But I think that's wrong against elves. I need just way more ways to deal with your board. So
yeah, completely agreed. I think 3 is the right number to board in. Like, you only want to draw kind of 1. When I have a survival, and then 3 feels right.
Yep.
The chat was actually suggesting to took out the pile drivers because most of the time they are like vanilla creatures against the elves.
Yep. But I'm not sure. Like I like to play the matchup like you always feel like you have this pressure to just keep them off creatures. So you try to clear the board. And if you do, I would like to have like a really aggressive strategy to try to take care of the game quickly as possible, and pile drivers do help with that. So I don't know, but that's how I feel about the matchup. Like I need to swing in quickly, clear the board a couple of times, and hope that's enough.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at the elves then.
I boarded out. I was on the draw, so I have a different plan on the draw and on the play. On the draw, I board out like 2 Tangle Wires, then took a Vigilante, a Kamal, and a Well-Wisher. And I board in 2 Elvish Champions, a Goblin Sharpshooter, a Mastercore, and a Virtual Rangers. So the Virtual Rangers is there just to have a faster way to find red mana, but it's still kind of in the testing phase. But it felt like right. But probably that is kind of how it went. Like I don't board out the Tangle Wires on the play because I like them on the play, but on the draw you are always 1 turn behind. If like how I see the matchup is, you have 2 games you're gonna play, like whether or not Anti has a Goblin Lackey and the Tangle Wire does not do anything in that regard, and then whether or not can deploy a Sharpshooter on time.
Yep.
And,
we have a question in the chat, by the way, for Antti there, and that's from Landgraf. Playing a Sparksmith as a faster Sharpshooter. Of course, it's not as powerful, but having something in for this matchup. Could that be something?
For Goblins or for Elves?
You can probably do it in both, but I think it means for Goblins.
I like a one-off, to be honest. But like the thing is, like
it
the
might be, yeah.
But the Sharpshooter is so much better in this matchup. Like if there are additional matchups where you want to port it in, I could see it happening. But Sharpshooter just basically demands an answer, while Sparksmith I can just overrun the Sparksmith with enough Goblins, because there's no extra ways to untap the Sparksmith in the deck.
Yeah, and Goblins still have like these like spot removals against elves, like Fanatics and Gem Palms and stuff, so Sharpshooter just adds this Wrath of God, one-sided Wrath of God effect in play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Sharpshooter is way more scary from the elf side.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it does cost 3.
That's very true.
That's
true.
Something I like a lot, because not everyone, at least my experience is, not everyone plays Ancient Tombs, and I like them a lot in Goblins. Hard to play too many non-colored sources, of course, but like it makes for some ridiculous plays sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I like the Ancient Tombs and Goblins as well, like accompanied with Richard Ports.
Yeah. Okay. Ante, did you played 2 tombs?
2, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard on the red mana because the land count has to go off. If you go 3 Ancient Tombs, you can't go down on red sources. So.
What? Yeah. Do you board out an Ancient Tomb when you board in the forest, or do you board out a mountain?
No, absolutely not. I just want to have all the speed I can have access to. To have a turn 4 Siege Gang, or a turn 2 Sharpshooter, or turn 2 Matron into Sharpshooter. Have to keep them.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I could see if you have a 3rd or 4th Ancient Tomb that you board out one of the Ancient Tombs instead of.
But hard to go up to 4 Ancient Tombs, I can guess. But
the mono red deck, I said.
We saw something. I don't think we discussed it last time you were on, Ante. There's 2 Goblins decks, I believe, in the Epic. You and Alberto.
No, Gian Marco. I'm sorry.
Gian Marco. Okay.
Yeah.
And he, if I remember correctly, plays Richard Ports, not Wastelands, and you play Wastelands. What's the take there? Because I've heard a lot of people saying a lot of different stuff. Even though this is, of course, unified for those who don't know, so you can just use one in one deck. But some feel it's better, anyways.
Well, yeah. You have to limit the colorless sources. Just like I said, it's tight on red mana, the lists. So you have to make a choice. Is it gonna be Wasteland or Rishadan Port? And I just don't like Rishadan Port because goblins tend to end up just spending all the mana you have access to, so you just can't take turns off to spend your mana and porting your opponent. So I'd rather have the option to just tap it for colorless or sack it to deal with the nasty land on the opposing side for reals, like, and just remove it. I find it more effective in Premodern. Richard and Port is really effective if you have Aether Vial or turn 1 Lackey, but you can't always have turn 1 Lackey, so...
No, but until today you had turn 1 Lackey every time I've seen you on stream, so yeah.
But I was kind of lucky that today.
No, yeah. There was one game against Anton I didn't have turn 1 Lackey.
Yeah. His deck is actually kind of different. I think this is interesting. What's your take here? Because it's also 3 Pyrokinesis main deck, a Tinkerer main deck, and 2 Kings. Going down
I think
on
this is...
Jampolman's Sharpshooter and Siege Gang, it looks like.
This looks like a Goblin's deck that's flavored for Unified and for the bannings. He wants to, he wants to attack certain decks with this.
Okay.
Yeah, but you also saw that when he played against Alberto, I would have banned this deck instantly, to be honest. But I honestly think that that this version, like, it has its upsides when you're playing against aggro. But you saw last time when he played against Blue-White Landstill that he had some trouble. Because he had the Pyrokinesis in the main deck.
Yeah, the main deck is leaning a bit on certain matchups.
Yeah, it didn't still matter because he still won the first game through humility, but still.
By the way, we did a prediction before where people could bet their precious Wak-Wak fruits for who to win. And we got 98 to 2% when it came to how many points being betted. For who do you think?
I think for Antti.
Yes.
I think the main deck sharpshooters were the thing, I guess.
Yeah. But was it before or after the decks were revealed?
After.
That's
they knew the matchup. They've seen the decks quickly. But it was just 6 to 4 people, like so.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So 60% of the different betters was Antti.
But I can understand that. I mean, like, on paper, Goblins seems to have a great matchup against the Elves.
Yeah.
It's like...
It is. But with that, we are going to go, like, forward in the schedule, I believe. And with that, I first of all think we're going to just say goodbye and thanks for Frank and see you for Game 3. But if Phil and Antti can stay a short while. So, Frank, see you in an hour or so.
I'm even gonna cast the next one. So.
Okay, see you soon. God damn it. See you soon, Frank.
See you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, guys, because I do believe you are the next match.
Yeah.
And so, of course, you don't know what the other person is playing. Oh, have a sip. Wait. I need to follow chat, you know. So don't give that away, was my take here. But could you please say why you banned what you banned?
Yeah, I feel like Antti just has to buy Rifter from my decks because it feels like Rifter has a good matchup against all of his decks. And I was just banning the Stiflenaut because I think it would have been the best matchup for him against my Rifter. and I don't want to face it with my other decks. So it was a pretty clear decision for me.
The banning was easy. I didn't want to see that deck. Actually, you can, if you look at my bannings, they have been pretty consistent with my 3 decks. Like I have been banning a lot of white for some reason.
You don't like removal?
I don't like the best removal around, and I don't like the sideboard cards that the decks have access to.
But so let's see. Phil is one of the offenders today, and Antti is one of the offenders today that just crushed my dreams. So if you two can describe for me why you want to crush all the fun in the world, my dreams, and like my reason for being here by banning that tax guy in Pink Prison. What's up with that, guys?
Oh, that's a simple explanation, because it's just a bad matchup for all of my decks, basically.
But it's fun to see.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Okay. So is it only me who want to see Pink Prison?
I think so.
It might be entertaining to see, but not play against.
Do you believe Pink Prism will be banned throughout the tournament and we'll never see it on stream?
I have not looked at all of the decks, so...
I think we have a quite lack of counter control decks in Epic, so that's kind of the weakness for Pink Prison, I think.
Yeah, I think Jens had a control deck that...
Yeah, and I think Alberto has a landscape, so maybe in that matchups it won't be banned, but otherwise I think we are going to see pretty many bans.
Yeah.
Like, I understand throughout these streams that I am not as most Premodern players. I also wanted to see the Prison Oath mirror, and I want to see Pink Prison now, and yeah, apparently I'm not as yeah.
Yeah.
Let's.
But one thing is for sure, I don't get to play my Dreadnought deck, so that's sad. I had my opportunity against. In the first week, I had the opportunity really to go for it, and perhaps I should have played it, but I did not end up choosing it.
You could have done it now for game 1 as well. You could.
Oh, yep. I could have, but I don't think it would have increased my chances.
Maybe not. Landgraf, mwah. I have at least one other here in chat that want to see it. Elendrelf, I like pink. He's also one of the great ones in Premodern. But with that, guys...
Stasis and Tox? Oh my god.
I think we are going to go for a quick break to swap out so you can get ready to play. We can get the other commentators in, which will be Frank and Anton, Herr Glans here in chat, that will come in and do commentary for your match. So Antti, better luck this time, and Phil also good luck.
Yes, my first match. So
I will try to recover.
We'll see. Maybe you'll do the first week. Every player won one match. That was a fun one. Yeah. But with that, let's go to a quick break, chat, and we'll be right back with some more epic Premodern action. Thanks and good luck, guys.